First one I'm going to show you guys is the laser light source, and that's this one back here. Not that one, we'll get to that one, but that's this one right here. So what's kind of cool with the movie laser is the model I have here, it has 3 different laser lines in it. It's got a green excitation at 530, I think I wrote down 532 nanometers. It's got a blue excitation at 445 nanometers. And then it also has this, they're calling it like a cyan excitation. And that's going to be at 455 to 510. And so what you'll kind of see is these excitations are right in that region for causing fluorescence excitation or excitation of a lot of biological stains. What's neat about it too is it's lightweight. You can easily pick it up. It's got a built-in battery. Comes with a charger, so you can actually just charge it straight on a wall. And it's pretty bright, and I'll show you that. Let's just show you that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. So then here's your light guide, which is kind of slick. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So this is your light guide. It's all contained in its little box. What we can do is just simply pull it out. There's a little safety key, because, you know, safety first. And then we just go ahead and plug it into the top of the box from Not All Thumbs Today. So now the laser's active. It's not turned on yet. I still have to turn it on. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my nice Leeds goggles. And notice, oh man, they go right over my glasses. I can't tell you how long it took to find a pair of goggles that would go over glasses and work really well. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to power up the laser. We've got our excitation source. This is our little controller. I'm going to hit power. And now the laser's on. So the laser is powered up, but again, we're not emitting light. And then what you do is you just simply hold down the select button. It activates it, then hold down the up button. And then you can actually increase or decrease the intensity that you're interested in. And so then this is our green excitation. For when it's dimmer, I can just hit down. For when it's brighter, I can hit up. Very easy to work with. You can see that kind of speckling, which really lets you know that you're working with laser light. What we can also do is if you click and then double click on up, we can actually change our wavelengths. So now we're going to be working with that blue excitation. So that's at 445. And again, same idea. You can move it up, you can move it down. And then if we click select again and we click up, we're now going to be working with that cyan, that cyan wavelength of light, or that medium excitation. I don't know how you guys can see that, so maybe I'll move it right here. There you go. So then this is our cyan excitation. Going to click it again, select. Hopefully, oh, that's the off position. We click it again, select. Then we're back to our green light. Select. And then we're back to our blue light. And then we're back to that green light. Or that green light. So pretty easy to use. Again, it's very lightweight, so you can just carry it around with you as you need. And this is something that's kind of new for us at Leeds, because essentially all of our products that we sell here at Leeds or have built at Leeds have been mostly lab-based. And so people have been asking us for years if we had any cool, interesting, field-portable light sources. And so we're pretty excited about this. So yeah, that's our laser light source. Very available to demo. You know, try it out. Let us know what you think. Next one to show is the one I kind of teased earlier. This gun-like looking thing is really interesting. It's actually made of solid metal, and what it is I think it's a 6th wavelength ALS light source. And so the idea there is instead of having to, when you get to a crime scene or you go out or you're just working in the lab, instead of having to try different handheld flashlights that have different excitation sources, it's a single light source that has just multiple different excitation LEDs all built into it. And the reason this whole thing's made of metal is because it's actually kind of clever. The whole thing is a heat sink. And so that allows the LED to keep cool, allows you good operating times, that type of thing. And it also allows the movie company to allow it to be fanless, which is something that's kind of nice. So yeah, to turn it on, you just hold down the back button, or you click it a couple times, and then you start with your white light, a different color temperature white light, and then yeah, you can just click through your various excitation sources. So we have our green, our blue, our violet, our ultraviolet, and then the 2 different color temperatures of white light. And the idea there is, again, like let's say you're working on some samples, you're not too sure what's on the samples, and you want to quickly try different light techniques with different excitations. This really gives you that capability to just very quickly see what's working, see what's not. It's not the LSV. You don't just get to change your filters. You'd still have to be wearing and manually changing your goggles. But it's a pretty close step for fast, quick screening. Again, and turn it off, you just hold that button down. Again, maybe I'll just zoom in so you can get a better look at it. Again, it's very portable, comes with a little strap. It's also got lithium-ion batteries built into it, so it's rechargeable. And yeah, and it's very easy for us to send to people to try out, which is a major bonus. So moving on. The next one that's also pretty cool is our footprint lamp. And it's actually kind of interesting. Leeds Precision Instruments. We do a lot of precision engineering, and we use a lot of very fine precision screws at Leeds. And it's pretty interesting because while this is made for footprints and works quite well, you get a very good oblique illumination across the entire surface. It's actually saved our bacon a couple times when we've dropped these very small, very fine precision screws onto our carpet, and you can just find it very easily, which is kind of an interesting thing. But yeah, so the idea is, like all of them, all these products I'm showing today, it's very portable, it's very lightweight, and yeah, and it works really well. And I don't know if it's picking it up. It might be a little overexposed, but it really picks out anything. It's got this big lens on the front of it where you can see the LED array actually behind it. And what that does is it really allows you to get that very light skimming right over the surface, which is essential if you're trying to pick up footwear or tires.